God is so good. I just finished my application for student university. And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy. I just have so much joy in my heart because I've been up all day trying to get in.
If you know about Kyson at Streaming University, then honestly, you're not surprised at all, especially from the results. I wasn't really on that as people would expect. Me personally, I didn't want to go that route because honestly, I just felt like that wouldn't be right for me. Not no weird cringy stuff, but just like, I want to go my own route. I'd rather come up my own way naturally, even though they are going to come up their own way, but it's at the same time, it's just like, it feels like a handout, and I'm not too keen on handouts. But for the people that did try to attempt to go, I was rooting for them. I hope they got a chance, but from what I was seeing, man, I seen the results, I think like yesterday. It looks pretty biased. It looks pretty rigged. But do I think it's rigged? No. I already kind of assumed something like this was going to happen, so I wasn't really surprised from the results. But a lot of people are really taken back by how this was established. I'm not going to call this part rigged, but if we know who this dude is, I've shown you who this dude is on my channel. And if you don't know who this is, I'm going to show you a few clips. But basically, he got denied, and I wasn't mad at it because the stuff he does is dang near talentless. And I'm just being so honest. I'm keeping it the meanest of bucks right now. Mind you, this dude had a talk with Kai this whole time about not going back the same route, not doing this, not doing that. And honestly, I haven't been keeping tabs, so I don't really know if he's really been respecting that. But we can't forget about bro history, bro. If you have a bad track record, that's not gonna look good on the resume at all.
This nigga just said I'm denied! Bro, this nigga just said I'm denied already! Bro, accept me, nigga, look on everything. Oh my gosh. Nigga, look, my shit is done. Nigga, let me back in this bitch. But my views been low. I need this, nigga. We go back to 2021. Remember that 100 gift that I gave you? That was my last. I will never do girl content again. I promise you on my mama. Let my mama die. If I'm lying, I'm flying. On my sister, you won't see another girl. And my friend, if you do, she's flying.
Mind you, this is the dude we just seen about 10-15 seconds ago. He's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for the creators. He's doing this for his friends. That's why I didn't feel a way about it, because honestly, I was like, yeah, I would do the same thing. If my friends were streaming, I put them on too. The same thing, the same type of way. There's a lot of noticeable people on there with a platform. A lot of people have a platform, have a following that are on there. That was a little issue, but honestly, at the end of the day, what can I do? I'm not no executive producer in this whole thing. I'm just watching from the outside looking in. A lot of people have problems because majority of the people in here are black. I don't know why that's a huge concern. People try to make it like a racial thing. Twitter is an evil place, man. Like seriously, Twitter will twist something that you never even brought up in the video or in the clip, and they'll keep pushing that narrative and make it a way worse story than it needs to be. That's just one of the few things that Kai is taking backlash from. It's really more of the people that were trying to apply themselves to go in. A lot of people that were nominated are not really known. There's a few people. There's some people that average 30K views. I ain't gonna lie, they do not need to be in there. He was expecting people without a following, with a little bit of a fan base, with a little bit of, people that come through. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of took me off guard because I seen some people that I was like, yeah, I already know them. They have a really good following. They have over 1 million on, social media. I'm like, hey man, I'm not mad at it though, I'm not mad at it. I think I'm more at peace with it because I didn't apply and I already kind of knew what it was gonna be. But I was really rooting for the people that I kind of knew, because I was like, yo, there's a chance you can really get in here. There's a big chance you can really get in here. But besides him nominating people that are in there right now, people are taking this way too serious. Way too serious. And when I say serious, I mean way too serious.
God is so good. I just finished my application for student university.
So you're telling me you just applied and you're already crying? I like everything else she said after that. God got me. If this is a sign from God, stuff like that. I like that. But why are you crying? You didn't even get accepted yet. Like, if you got accepted, I wouldn't even say nothing. But dude, you submitted the application. Nothing happened yet. You're crying? It's good to show gratitude though, but like, dude, it's like, why are you crying? I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but there was another tweet saying people like quit schools or like they dropped out of class. I'm like, are we serious? You got to get yourself well established before you really try to quit and lock in. You must be seeing really good results for you to do that. And all these cases are pretty similar, but they're just like, you know, it kind of shows that you don't need somebody else to platform you. You just, like, stuff like this should make you want to work harder. You know, don't have to depend on people to boost your career. You know what I'm saying? So, case 3. Now, yes, this one kind of did surprise me because, you know I seen them together, but at the same time, I was like, you can't really expect just to get in there because you know somebody, or you did content with them, you know what I mean? And you kind of already well established, but there goes for a lot of people in there. So, like, you know, it kind of goes back. People are treating this like it's the NBA drafts, like y'all going number 1. Like, what's going on?
I did not get into the Streamer University. Yes, I applied for the Streamer University. I know I troll and I play a lot, but it's just my personality. You know, I'm a real person and I mean well behind all people, even people that hurt me. I give chance after chance, and that's in all my relationships, my friendships, everything. Like, and I wish people saw all of the good in me. I don't understand why I'm outcasted the way I am. I'm not a troublemaker. Yeah, I play, but don't we all play?
Now here, this is a more interesting case because it's not like she's begging, not like any of this and that. There has been plenty of history with them two and making content. And honestly, it would just make sense if she was in there, since she's not like the highest streamer, but she's doing her thing. I don't know, maybe it's her attitude, maybe it's her behavior, maybe it's something that happened behind the scenes. Who knows? It's not my business. I don't really care. The problem is not this video. It was her behavior, apparently, because that's what Kai said, but I'm not going to show that clip. He just basically said that there was an event where I guess she spazzed on him. I think it was some joke stuff, but like she just embarrassed him or something like that, and he ain't like that. So basically her attitude is what's really the problem, or just how she moves. I guess she drags it sometimes, which is understandable, because like sometimes you just gotta chill. But I feel like that kind of got revealed after I think it was a day or two, or like I think it happened yesterday actually, but she tried to go against Soul Illuminati. If you don't know who that is, if you do, it's gonna be an interesting week, because apparently he's gonna respond to her tomorrow. And I was gonna make that a whole separate video, but honestly, it's not even a big deal until stuff comes out. I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know what's gonna transpire. But hey, man, I'm gonna get the popcorn. I'm gonna be waiting for that video. But it just kind of shows how she is. Like, you know, like she did the most that time. She was being mad rude, just being disrespectful. I don't know what Soul said, but it's like you gotta carry yourself a certain way, man. You know. Like that goes with not even just her, with anybody, bro. Some people just don't know how to portray stuff the right way, or like portray stuff at the right time. You know what I mean? So it just looked crazy. She in public, she yelling. I'm like, yeah, this is. this is probably why Kai ain't take it. Hey, that's not for me to decide, bro. Honestly, it is what it is, bro. Just don't let my final message for this stuff is, don't let this define you. Don't let this feel like you're not gonna be able to succeed no more. You don't need a well-known streamer or a well-known content creator to boost your platform. You got to build that up from the ground up. You know, I'm sure that's what you're all trying to do. If you see this video, that's what you're all trying to do. Or you just want to see somebody win, which is great either way. But don't let nobody else define you, your purpose. Don't let them steer you away from what you're trying to do. The opportunity comes, take it, but like, don't be sad that it doesn't come to you, because if you know how many people were submitting for this whole thing, you would not be that surprised that you weren't picked. It's a small chance to get picked. There was only like, what, 120 some people in there, like, that got picked. So, you know, it's pretty small, because I'm sure there was like over 1 million entries, if I'm not surprised. And I know he was not reading all of that stuff. Let's be honest, he wasn't. That's also why I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna do this. I just seen it and I was like, nah, man, that would've been cool if I got picked, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen. Not me just doubting myself, but I just knew it. I knew it. I knew how it was going to be. Maybe if I was friends with him, I'd probably have a better chance. But, nah. Keep your head up, but keep it down at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not going to explain it, but if you know, you know. God bless. Take care. I'm out.